decided to make a video this afternoon. It is 2:06 in the afternoon. It's a Tuesday on August the 9th, 2016. It is 80 degrees inside my cell. It's been a couple days since I made a video. As I mentioned in my last video, our second son, our youngest son, Josiah, and his wife, Hannah, are visiting us from Mercer Island in the state of Washington, which is by Seattle. So it's been kind of busy, and I haven't had time to gather my wits and to find time. But as I mentioned, we're going to a big used book sale this coming Friday. But I have been going to thrift stores the last couple of days, and I wanted to mention what I've been reading. I've been reading today. I got this at a thrift store yesterday. This is Chromopolis. These are short stories by J.G. Pollard. Science fiction. I've been reading that last night and today. I've been reading these short stories. And Saturday, as I've mentioned, I volunteer at the local library used bookstore, and I checked out a book before I went down to do my shift. So I've been reading these short stories by Rick Bass from his new collection, For a Little While, New and Select Stories by Rick Bass. So I've been reading short stories because it's been busy around here and I'm out of my rhythm. So I've been reading these short stories. In the mornings, I've been reading this book, Overcoming Sin and Temptation, 3 classic works of John Owen. John Owen was a 17th century English Puritan minister and theologian. These are 3 treatises. I've been reading his treatise called Of the Mortification of Sin in Believers by John Owen. So I've been reading that in the mornings for devotions. When it comes to thrift store books, these are the ones I have bought recently. I found this one, The Klondike Fever, the Life and Death of the Last Great Gold Rush by Pierre Berton. This is about the gold rush in the Yukon up there in Canada. And I found this Nature Writing, Undiscovered Country by John Hay. This is Nature Writing. And then I found Exiles, 3 short novels by Philip Capino. And I found a hardback edition of William Sanron, Sophie's Choice. I had this in paperback, but I found this hardback for $1. I want to read this Sophie's Choice. It's been on my mind for years. Maybe I'll get around to it. So I found those. I found another copy of George Eliot's novel, Middlemarch. I collect editions of this. My favorite novels is Middlemarch by George Eliot. I already have this by Edmund Wilson. I have a huge Edmund Wilson collection. This is his novel, Memoirs of Hitket County. It's a very famous novel. I think it was first published in, 1942. Found this memoir, King of the Hill by A.H. Hotcher. Hotcher wrote a book I have. He was very close friends with Ernest Hemingway. He wrote about his friendship called Papa Hemingway. This is his memoir, King of the Hill. This is called Endurance, Shackleton's Incredible Voyage by Alfred Lansing. I collect books on the Shackletons, and it's like it says here, bound for Antarctica, where a polar explorer, Ernest Shackleton, planned to cross on foot the last uncharted continent. The Endurance set sail from Endurance was his ship. Set sail from England in August 1914. In January 1915, after battling its way for 6 weeks through 1,000 miles of packed ice, and now only a day's sail short of its destination, the Endurance became locked inside an island of ice. For 10 months, the ice-moored Endurance drifted northwest before it was finally crushed. But for Shackleton and his crew of 27 men, the ordeal had barely begun. It would end only after a near miraculous journey for Shackleton and the skeleton crew through over 850 miles of South Atlantic heaviest sea to the closest outpost of civilization. The astonishing tale of survival by Shackleton and all 27 of his men for over a year on the icebound Antarctica seas. As Time magazine puts it, defined heroism. Alfred Lansing's brilliantly narrated book has long been acknowledged as definitive account of the Endurance's fateful trip. I have a bunch of books on Shackleton and the Endurance. And today I found these at a thrift store. This is North of Now, Celebration of a Country and the Soon to Be Gone by W.D. Witherall. It's a nature writing, essays, memoir kind of book. Looks brand new, really nice shape. And I found a novel by Julian Barnes, England. I had this in a vintage paperback, but I found a nice hardback. It looks almost brand new, like it's not even red. I got it for 50 cents. And I found this morning out in the midday sun, My Kenya by Elspeth Huxley. I have her novel, The Flame Trees of Thynka and the Molted Lizard. I'm not sure if they're novels or if they're memoirs, but I have those, and so I just bought that. So those are the thrift store books I've gotten the last, I think this week. And like I said, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to a big book sale, and so maybe I'll find some interesting books to add to our library. Not much else going on here. Like I said, it's been kind of busy. I'm kind of out of my rhythm, but you just keep going through the days. So I'm hoping you're having a good week, and until next time, bye.